Item number, SCP-4062. Object Class, Safe. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-4062 is to be held within a standard canine containment kennel, furnished with a large dog bed, food dish, water bowl, and dog toys. SCP-4062 is to be fed 600 grams of dry dog food and walked by its assigned handler daily. In unregulated conditions, SCP-4062 should not be submerged in order to prevent vapor explosions. Description: SCP-4062 is a male Ukrainian shepherd dog at 64 centimeters in height and 48 kilograms in mass. Other than negligible senescence, footnote 1, an observed lack of age-related symptoms such as functional decline or decreased reproductive capability, and footnote 2, Person of Interest 4062-13 claims that while SCP-4062 does not age, it has a half-life of 67.3 years, and will eventually decay into a Siberian Husky and 2 Russian Toy Terriers. SCP-4062 exhibits no anomalous properties unless made wet. When wet, SCP-4062 will shake continuously until its fur is completely dry. When partially covered in liquid, it rapidly shakes at a frequency that exponentially increases with the volume of liquid surrounding it. When fully submerged, SCP-4062 shakes rapidly enough to boil water at standard pressure. In this state, 4062 requires no oxygen or food and displays anomalous tolerance of high temperature and pressure with no currently known limit. Once all liquid has boiled away and SCP-4062 is dry, it will stop shaking and resume non-anomalous behavior. If SCP-4062 cannot bring surrounding liquid to a boil, or if vapor is condensed and recirculated in a way that it remains submerged, SCP-4062 will shake indefinitely. Footnote 3. These properties were initially exploited to contain SCP-4062 with minimal expenditure via submerging it in a pressure vessel. The Ethics Committee later ruled that feeding and interacting with SCP-4062 is preferable for its emotional state. Containment procedures were modified accordingly. Addendum I. SCP-4062 was acquired when Foundation agents captured K-406, a Soviet Navy Project 705 Lyra attack submarine on 29/08/1983 after several Soviet submarine crews were infected with. Once forced to surface and searched for, it was noted that the vessel's reactor, expected to be a lead-cooled fast reactor like those of other Project 705 submarines, was of no known design. Disassembly revealed it to contain SCP-4062, which was being used to generate steam for the reactor's turbines. No trace of was found. Following extensive interrogation, it was ruled that K-406's crew had no knowledge of their vessel's anomalous power supply except for sole engineer Andrei Alexandrov, henceforth referred to as Person of Interest 4062-13. Claimed to be a naval nuclear engineer by his crewmates and Soviet emissaries to the Foundation, POI 4062-13 insists he is a canine engineer and 1975 graduate of the Moscow Engineering Physics Institute Canine Physics and Engineering program. See Interview Log 4062-13-2. POI 4062-13's claims remain unsubstantiated. K-406's crew was repatriated on 17/12/1983 following amnesticization, excluding POI 4062-13, who remains in Foundation custody. K-406 is stored at the site shipyard. Materials produced by POI 4062-13 have proven useful in manufacturing additional reactors and control systems to make use of SCP-4062. Such systems, like that recovered from submarine K-406, are non-anomalous in construction and merely exploit the anomalous properties of SCP-4062. Producing additional specimens of SCP-4062, which POI 4062-13 insists is a normal dog, has been unsuccessful as its clones and offspring display no anomalous characteristics. Agents embedded in Soviet and Russian governments have been unable to obtain additional information concerning canine water boiling reactors or canine engineering programs. Addendum II. Interview Log 4062-13-2. Interviewed, POI 4062-13. Interviewer, Dr. Dementyev. Forward. The following preliminary interview was conducted on 30/09/1983 in an attempt to determine the origin of SCP-4062 and its relation to POI 4062-13. Footnote 4. This interview was conducted in English for the immediate benefit of Anglophone field personnel specializing in. Subsequent interviews with POI 4062-13 are conducted in Russian. Begin log. Skipping ahead to 8 minutes and 17 seconds into the interview. POI 4062-13. I am graduate of MIFI Canine Physics and Engineering program. I do not understand why that is unusual for Naval Canine Engineer. Dr. Dementiev. According to contacts from your government, Mr. Alexandrov, you are a nuclear engineer and a graduate of the Moscow Engineering Physics Institute's Nuclear Physics and Engineering program. I have no knowledge of this nuclear, as you say. Yadrne. Nuclear. You have been working on a Lyra nuclear attack submarine, K-406. You confuse me. My submarine, K-968, is of Charka class. Footnote 5. Translated, Sheepdog class. It is powered by K9 water boiling reactor, reinforced to prevent explosion in case of hull breach. Very standard technology, yes? No. You do not know of K9 reactor? All tensions with America are from K9 technology. K9 reactor? K9 bomb? K9 missile? K9 bomb? Missile? Yes. Both countries have many such weapons now. Geopolitical situation is very complicated. Let's come back to that later. Can you explain again how a dog can boil water? Is basic physics. Let me draw a diagram. End log. So in this alternate Russia, they have dogs instead of nuclear energy producing nuclear power? I mean, I think it's hinted at that the dog itself is like nuclear-powered anomalously, so that's interesting. Dogs became a power source and a pet. This article was written by Lesh of the SCP Wiki. The article is linked in the description below. Thank you for listening. I hope you have a good day.